Hey everybody, welcome to the channel, KDP with Mel. Today we're doing part 3 of our 4-part series, making our first book on KDP, that is Kindle Direct Publishing. We're making our cover today. Let's get started. Alright, so last time we made our interior. We're going with a primary composition journal notebook, and this is for kids. It's going to be 120 pages and the size is 8.5 by 11. We just go to Google, we type in KDP cover, helps if you spell it right, cover template. First link that comes up, KDP cover templates. It's just that easy. Trim size, this is where we put in our 8.5 by 11 right there. Page count 120, 120 pages, and download. Alright, now we have our template. We go over to Canva, which is where we're going to be making our cover today. I am going to go over to the cover we just downloaded. You'll need to extract it. It comes out as a zipped file. Go ahead and extract that. And when you get over to Canva, you'll see this little icon right here, Start from a File. Give that a click. Oh, that's not it. There we go. We are going to open up. Now, what I do is I use the PDF version. When you try to open the Ping, which is this one right here, it says it's too big. I could shrink it. I don't mess with it. I just use the PDF. Hit open. Alright, so go ahead and open up your cover template. First thing I do, and this is pretty important here, make a duplicate of this. And you're going to do that by clicking on these two little boxes up here with the plus. That just makes a duplicate copy. Generally, I'll delete something that I didn't want to, and I'll want to grab it and drag it back, namely this orange border. Alright, so first thing I do, and this is my process, everybody's different, you will find your groove and you will have your own unique way of doing things, but for me, I keep this one and delete everything else. Now you can go through here one by one, click, delete, or, oops, see, that's why we make a duplicate. Control Z to go back. Control Z is going to be your best friend. Alright, from the outside, we're going to create a box just like that by holding down our left mouse button, dragging and dropping. It highlights everything that was under it. If you have something selected that you don't want to delete, see how I have this green border around my orange outline here? We're gonna hold down Shift, click anywhere not in here, and it'll deselect that. Did it work? There we go. Deselected. Now we can hit delete. Done. So go through here, get rid of the stuff, you know, read it first, but get rid of the stuff that you're not going to want in your final cover, just like this. Oops, see, Control Z. Alright, so I think we might have talked about it in our last book, but anything outside of this orange, anything on the outside is going to get chopped off when they create the book. So all of your artwork needs to be safely inside. You're going to want to go right to the edge with it because of you don't know where they're going to cut it, right? So you don't want a big white gap here on the outside of this dotted line. Just know that any words or pertinent illustrations need to be inside of this orange border. Here's where the barcode's going to go. Amazon will give you a barcode. This is going to be when you click the box that says generate an ISBN for me. We're going to be deleting this. You're not going to see this square here, but just know this is where the barcode's going to go. Keep all of your art not under that. And yes, that is a good little note here. Turn off the grid lines for final art. Okay, so there we go. Gone. Alright, so to get our graphics, we do have some elements available here in Canva. Feel free to look through these. You can just click on elements here, and in your search you're going to type in like jellyfish, just like we did last time. Here's where you're going to get some cool stuff to use. If it has this crown, it is the pro version. It is not free. If it does not, it is free for you to use, and it is free for commercial use. Be sure to familiarize yourself with the licensing on all of the images you use, regardless which website and regardless which guru says it's safe to go use them. know what you're doing for yourself, so you don't use something that you don't have the rights to use for commercial purposes. All right, enough of that. So look through here. This is a kid's book. That's cute. I could totally use that, except Pro. This is cute, not cute enough. Cute, not cute enough. I think we kind of went through these last time and weren't too impressed. There's one thing I wanted to check. So I'm going to go with like an under the sea theme. No matter where you get your art, change it up. If you find something that looks like it's already ready to go, do something to it. Add more elements. Change stuff around, move elements around to make it your own. You do not want to get the hand slap by KDP because there's duplicate content or content that is, in their words, readily available on the internet. So just know, really, no matter where you get your stuff, you're going to want to change it a little bit. If you're having somebody on Fiverr make your cover for you, give them very specific instructions what you want, so you know that they're not going to give you something, sell you something that they've made for somebody else. That you're probably not going to need to edit or change if you trust that it's unique for you. All of these other graphic sites that sell you graphics or the right to use graphics, you're going to want to edit those. So, all right, I'm going to type in under the sea. We'll see what comes up over here that's kid friendly. That's cute. Pro. Let me just say, it is worth it to have the Pro membership for Canva. I use the heck out of it. And all of these things that you're seeing pop up that would be perfect, that are with the Pro account, I would be able to use them on my other one. I've got a video that I'm working on right now, how to get Pro free for a year. Not everybody's going to be able to do it. But those that can will certainly take advantage of that. That's how I got my account for the year for free. Legitimately, by the way. Now, they do have a $1 for the first month, I believe, or it's a 1-month trial. Look into that because you might be able to get Canva Pro for a while just to try it out. All right, I don't see anything that I'm going to use here. I'm going to go to the next place, which is Creative Fabrica. Now, I do have a link down in the description to get a first month for $1. Creative Fabrica. It's an affiliate link. If you use my link, I'll get a couple of pennies to support the channel. I do appreciate it. All right, so once we are here on Creative Fabrica, we are going to look for jellyfish. And I like to click on this print on demand to make sure that the stuff that comes up is able to be used on print on demand, which is what KDP is. Again, be sure to be familiar with the license rules here on this site, as well as any other site you get elements from. All right, that's cute. What else do we have here? As you can see, there are a lot of jellyfish. Some of them are what we're looking for, some aren't. Okay, the next place we're going to go is VectEasy. This is a cool site. There's a link in the description. Again, affiliate link. Got to support the channel. Got to keep the lights on. When you get here, you're going to do a search for jellyfish or whatever your theme is. All right, so what I do is I sort by the free license here, and I'm going to show you what the terms are of VectEasy's free license when we find an image we like. So let's take a look at these. I've already selected mine. I'm going to just grab a random one here. Let's say I wanted to use this. All right, so free license. Let's see what's required. Now they do have the Pro account, which is cool, and it's actually, if you take a look at the pricing here, it's worth it in my opinion what you get. If you go with the year, it's $9. The monthly unlimited would be $14, but you get full commercial without attribution, which is awesome. So, all right, going back to our results. Under the free, you're required to attribute, which means you have to put vecteasy.com somewhere on your cover. What I do is I attribute on the back because my graphics will wrap around to the back side. So it's very discreet. Your buyers will likely not see it, and if they do, they will not be bothered by it. It will comply with their license. So that's what we're going to do today. Alright, so I want you to check this out. When you get graphics off of Vecteezy, they're vectors, which means their format is EPS. So they do have transparency, which is what we're looking for. Now that basically means the image will be like in the middle, and around the image, instead of being white, it will be transparent. That's perfect for us. Now, in order to make these PNGs with transparent backgrounds, I use this. There is a variety of different websites that will do this for you. I just use this one because it comes up first when I do a Google search. If you want to go look for different ones, it would be EPS to PNG converter. I type the word free after that and you'll see them pop up. So cloudconvert.com is where I go. So we're converting an EPS to a ping. You'll see the one I've already done right here, which is this cartoon jellyfish from Vecteezy. I've converted it to a PNG. All you do is just upload, hit the convert button. Super easy. All right, back to Canva. All right, so we are back, and let's start designing our cover. What we're going to do is upload the elements that we have gotten from whatever graphic site we have gone with. We're going to click on Uploads here on the left, then click on Upload Media. Alternatively, you can open the folder that the download has been extracted to and drag it and drop it. It will upload it automatically for you, like so. And make sure it goes all the way to the edges. Grab the corner, drag it out to the size you're looking for. How about a little bit bigger? All right. So one thing that I do so I can see the guidelines underneath is alter the transparency of my image. I want to be able to see through this. So you'll come right up here to this little symbol, click on that, and with the slider, look at that. All right, so now I can see both. I can see what's behind, and I can still see my image. So what is going to look good? You can also flip your image. So you'll go right up here to flip in the top left corner, and then you can flip either horizontally or vertically. We're looking for a horizontal flip today, just like that. I like the colors right here, but I don't want to chop the fish up. All right, we're going to go with that. Now the jellyfish. I went ahead now that I have this lined up, and I deleted my orange border. Alternatively, you can right click on it and move it to the back, but I don't need it anymore. All right. So I'm going to put one of these in there so it stays with theme. You'll notice my image has 4 of them. We're going to do a crop. Why are they so blurry? Shrink it down. Maybe we'll put all of them in there. That works. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is do a crop on it, just like this. And now we have one jellyfish. Spin them around a little bit, like that. That looks good. Let's see how it looks with. Cool. Let's see, how about this blue one? And I think I'm going to change his color a little bit. So with him selected, I can click on Edit Image up here. And let's see, what can we do? Ordinarily, I would spend way more time designing a cover, but we are not going to put you guys through that. So we're just going to get this done and move on to the publishing so you can see the process. All right, so let's say I was in love with this. We're just going to move him over a little bit. All right, now a shortcut to getting a rectangle. 2 ways I can do it. I can hit R, and it'll add a rectangle in here that I can resize, and then I can spin it around and use it for my little spine cover, like so. Or you can go to Elements, you can type in rectangle. There we go. All right, and add it like that. So let's see, how thick am I going to want this? So again, with the transparency, same process as before. If you want to see through it, you simply slide that right there. Before I forget, let's do our attribution for our graphics. I'm going to do that by clicking on this text box, and I'm going to, how about, put something cute? Nah, we don't want it to stand out too much. Just some simple text like that. Grab it, drag it, drop it. That is too big. Click in there, Control A will highlight it all. Did I spell that right? I think so. Let's make sure. E-E-Z-Y. Alright, helps if you spell it right. Done. Okay. And then we'll make this look cute. Actually, you could probably put it above the barcode. And that'll be discreet. More discreet. And then you want to be able to read it, but not highlight it too much. That works. Where's a good nope, can't put it there. It's a good spot. About right. About right here. Okay, to move something very slightly, highlight it and up and down arrows. Alright, good enough for a town this size. Alright, now we need our title. We're going to want to put the most important keywords to finding your book in the title. Secondary would be the subtitle. Here's the caveat to that. Don't sacrifice quality to get the keywords on the title, because remember, they've got to be either on the spine or on the cover. So I went ahead and I looked it up, and it looks like to include spine text, your book has to be at least 79 pages. So technically we can, and I think we shall. So even if you can't read it, our book is 120 pages. This will help us include the keywords I want in the title section when we go to upload, but not have them prominently displayed on the front cover. So that's what we're going to do, and I'm going to show you how to do it right now. We're going to take a text box just like so, and let me go to our notes where we came up with our title. Let's see, where did I put those? Sticky note, there we go. Alright, so we are going primary composition notebook with picture space. I have had to redo covers, and if you put a spelling error in your title or your subtitle, as soon as it's done being published, send a message to KDP asking them to please fix it for you, because they will. Some people think that once it's up, and they'll have to unpublish it and redo it. That is not the case. They have fixed a good number of them for me that had spelling errors. Alright, so now that we've got that, we are going to put this thing horizontally just like so. And now we need to shrink it. Click in there, Control A, highlights all of it. It's easier. Yes, you will not be able to read it, but it will technically comply with their rules, right? That's what we're going for. So change our transparency, get it in the middle. There we go. A little too thick. There we go. Alright, done. I don't love how it looks, but it gets our keywords where they need to be. Let me check my spelling. Primary. Done. All right, so what I'm going to do here, and this is where it's nice to pull up Amazon and get some inspiration. So I've typed our keywords into the search and I've looked at what other folks have done. We're going to do something similar. Can I change the color on all these? Oh, right in front of me. It was just so big I didn't even see it. Okay. We don't want to block our elements, right? There we go. Make this guy a little bigger, even though he's stretching out. Okay, it's not the space shuttle, Melissa. It doesn't need to be perfect. All right, this is going to be white. And then what we're going to do right here, whoa, do not forget your capitalization. I see a lot of books that have improper capitalization and it just makes them look really unprofessional. Okay, let's get back to our kitty font, which is, what's a thick one? Why do I keep doing that? All right, don't do what I did. Black or gray? It seems like black is burning my eyes. Maybe we'll try okay, so better. What if I did color? No. 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 Probably not. Yeah, too light. All right. We're going to do a gray, but not a light gray. There we go. All right. Next, I want to get those chunky lines. Chunky. I'm going to have to make my own, huh? Yeah, we're going to make our own. All right, so elements. Click on elements. Under lines and shapes, you will find a variety of lines. They have the lines we are looking for. That also blinding me with its darkness. There we go. Better. Nope. Don't we need dashed? Oh yeah, dashed. Alright, now if you want to copy one of these, Control C with it highlighted, and then Control V to paste. Then you can grab it and drag it, just like so. Alright, that was my chair, I promise. How does that look? Any comments? Go ahead and leave them down in the description. It's a quickie, folks. I mean, like I said, I could spend all day on this. And I have spent some serious time doing one of these. But for today, it is good enough. Make sure it's kind of in the center. We can move it in our little increments using our arrow keys. And now that I've stared at it longer, I don't like the color on that. So how about no, maybe. All right, sold. Okay, there it is. There is our cover. I think we're all set. So now we need to download it. Go ahead and click on this download button here at the top. You're going to change it to a PDF print. That is the format that KDP paperbacks need to be in. And go ahead and select the page that you want to download. We're going to be doing page 1. If you deleted your page 2, great, then you don't have this showing up, but for us we still have it. So make sure you're selecting the page you want. Hit done and then hit download, and we are all set. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you got any value out of this video, please consider giving it a like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell to be alerted when I post new content. We'll see you next time for our upload process. Have a good one.